We're going live. I think we are live. So if you go onto YouTube.com.
No, I don't have enough bandwidth for that.
Yeah, neither do I. Mine's not working. That's when I open it up.
Alright, let's open with some really good music, if
Yep.
my internet can handle this.
Dude,
I can't even open another friggin' tab.
try and put this. Just try and put this right over. Is that right?
Yeah,
Right,
I think it's
Yes,
correct.
you're right.
Nice.
this-
Okay, great.
Is this music gonna play like without
Is it?
not playing? Hey, no, give it a second. Give it a minute. Like an actual minute. Oh, it's playing 240p.
Oh wow.
Oh.
240p. Damn.
Oh,
That's
there we
so
go.
good.
Here we go. We got some sick.
Oh no, not
It's my
this
jam.
shit. Oh god, no. No, seriously, this song, shithouse. I don't even like it. It's fucking rubbish. Oh.
Okay, why are we here, Corey?
Well, I'm just making sure that we're okay. So we are. So to nobody who's watching this, fuck, that's good, isn't it? That's a great way to start off.
Beautiful.
To nobody who's watching this, this is the Q&A session, which can hardly fucking work with no one. Fucking Tyler over there playing with his dank memes.
There we go.
I'm-
Yeah, no, keep going. Keep going.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm Corey Fuimaono. You might know me as Sunny from the Dynamic Duo. In
Or a
terms of
complete faggot.
or fuck off, you dick. Just keep on eating your little potato chips, you.
No, mate, that was a fucking
shit.
Alan P. Cap sponsored.
Oh well.
No fucking problem. Welcome.
I got a real problem with that. Anyway, continuing on, I'm also one of the two producers. Tyler's the other one. I'm the director, editor, writer, all that sort of shit. Tyler, do you wanna introduce yourself? How the hell are you related to this shit?
My name's Tyler Baikie. I am a student at SITFilmmakerProductions.com from the start of 2014 to the middle of 2015. The course ends at the end of 2016. Details. I like to think that I passed. That's how I got involved. Basically, our class dwindled down from 5 people to 2, and I was stuck with Corey. So I mean, here I am in this like video. I don't.
Fuck off.
That's all I have.
You
to
fully
say
knew
right
what it
now.
was at the start.
That's all I have to say. No comment. No media comment. Sorry. Talk to my lawyer.
Well, that's great. Josh, do you want to introduce yourself? Who are you?
I've got nothing to introduce myself. What? My name's Josh, and that's about it.
What's the flag
sure.
in the background, fam?
What? Oh yeah. Good
Flag in the
question.
I
background.
hold this and I put it on me and I run around like it's a cape when I'm high, but I'm never high, so obviously I don't use it. It sits on the wall.
Oh, that's nice. That's really
It's
great.
very, very interesting. Great.
The video is so delayed on this. It's crazy. It's like my YMAD internet can't handle.
Pretty much, eh? Just.
I'm now watching myself say what I just said.
Oh, rip. So I don't know. Where should we start? Where is a good place to start when it comes to trying to talk about this first episode that was just released? Because I mean, surely you two have seen it, right?
I watched it, man.
You
That was
watched it.
cool. Yeah.
Tyler Baikie, can we? Who's playing that? Is that Tyler Baikie or is that
That's Josh.
With what?
Josh? Are you playing the stream back?
No, I can't even get onto it at the moment.
Oh well,
That
don't
is,
go into it. That's gonna affect your shit real bad. Bad time.
I
Okay.
hope there's. Well, it can't be me because well.
Well, I don't know. I was just hearing it a bit, but
Yeah,
I don't
so
know.
was I. So it can't have been me if I was hearing it. It was you, Josh. It was you.
I wasn't hearing it though.
Yeah,
Right.
that's because it was you.
So yeah. So just to repeat that, because Tyler, I would really like to get some of your behind the scenes perspective, that sort of shit, in regards to parts of the first episode. I don't know which parts for you were the big highlights.
Telling Dan, like saying "fuck you" to Dan was pretty good. That's basically it. I mean, what else is in the first episode? That's kind of it, isn't it?
Hmm.
Oh, filming in the bedroom that time wasn't too bad.
Right.
Not for the film, but for a different film, if you know what I mean.
Which one?
But yeah, well, I'm not sure that I'm ready to go public with that one.
I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about.
Yes, you
I
do,
don't-
Corey. Yes, you
No,
do.
well, like, okay, so we did 2 films in Tyler's bedroom. One of them was this one, and then the other one was cooking. But apart from that, I have no other knowledge of any other films that
You
he's
just keep doing that.
personally done.
Keep saying that. I mean,
No way.
first episode insights were like. First episode insights.
Do you want to take it by a scene-by-scene basis, or
Yeah,
what?
sure. A scene by scene basis. Let's do a scene by scene basis. What's the first?
Okay,
scene? It's in
first
in the
in the clinic, in the
first scene in the
doctor's.
clinic.
Yeah.
Right. Well, we that was the what day was that? That was day 1.
No, it wasn't day 1. Day 1
day
was
2.
Yeah, it was day
It was
2.
day 2. Right.
Yeah.
So that was on day 2, and it was one of the first things that we shot. So that was okay, and then we had to. The thing is, Corey and I. Well, Corey probably knew most of his lines all rightish because he wrote it. I didn't know any of my lines, so
Even though you
basically,
had
every time-
access to your scripts,
Oh
like
yeah, I'd access to
way
my
in
scripts
advance.
ample time. Yeah. So you know how there's this thing where filmmakers they get
Hmm.
actors and the actors don't memorize their lines, and the filmmakers get really pissed off because they have to do like 20 takes of one shot because the actors need prompting because
Right.
you know they don't do their job for some reason. They're like, you know what, I'm an actor. Let's not show up knowing my lines. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, no, that's pretty standard. That was me. Sorry about it, Corey. But yeah, we would go through the script and we would examine what the beats were of the actual script, and then we'd just kind of ad-lib it a little more, which was always fun because stuff came out of it, like me telling Dan the therapist, "Fuck you." That was pretty funny. Some of that stuff was hard to film when Dan's making like weird facial expressions. That was hard. That was definitely hard to sort of keep
Really?
composed.
Because I don't know. I think it's only after, you shoot like a whole lot of material that I find that's when you find like the really funny moments to include within your edit. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't laugh on set because everything that happens on set is shit. Like all of the dialogue delivery,
Really?
all of the acting. It's got to be shit. Like if it's not shit,
that's
it's not worth putting in.
Interesting worldview. You see, I would be the opposite. I think it's a lot more funny on set than it is in the actual final thing. But that's probably just because of my tendencies, I guess. I don't like editing, and I don't know. I'm just too critical of like end products, I guess.
Mm.
Yeah.
No, it's totally fine. Let's go to Josh, because Josh didn't really introduce himself. He is our he's a part of our very special two-man crew of Grip, Gaff, and Extra. But you know that's
fucking retard crew.
he's in a latter episode, so we won't talk about that shit now. But Josh, any moments worth reliving during any scene that was shot during the first episode?
Through the first episode, well, I did enjoy the outside scene where you guys had to come inside, because in some of the takes, you shut the door, and the other ones you didn't. So it was quite interesting to see the way that you edited that together. But that was
How did you
definitely
edit that together?
You should have watched it, man.
Did you? Like, come on, Tyler Baikie, surely you've watched the episodes already.
I didn't pay attention to any of the details or the door or anything. I've seen it twice.
I'm a continuity dick.
3 times. Oh, so the continuity's munted. Nice one, Corey.
Well, the continuity is probably munted.
See that?
You know what?
You see that?
No. What's that? What?
It makes it look good, though.
I think... Did Tyler cut out? Oh, there we go. No, there we go. He's...
Hey, Corey.
Okay. Yeah, what's up?
I think we have a... Adam said that he has a question.
Oh, he has a question? Well, great. What's the question? Share it to us, Josh.
Anything, please.
I don't know.
Us.
It just says questions. It says, Kia ora, okay, I have a question, and that is it, literally. He has a question, but he hasn't stated what the question is.
Oh, I'm being fucking...
That's a statement, Adam,
wrong
not a question.
Oh. So we have a question. We have one.
Hold on. No.
Oh, my computer just went to sleep.
Oh, Dan's trying to get in because that's our other person who's supposed to be on the panel, Dan.
Yeah, right.
I'm just going to have to invite him somehow. So Josh,
do you want me to read
find
Adam's
out...
question?
Yes, please do that. Yep.
Okay. So his question is, how is Patrick Gillies in the process of making the web series?
Sorry, can you repeat that? Like, I've got Tyler's face
you
just like...
fucking what, Adam?
This is good. This is great. This is just some great Q&A. Really nice. Thanks, Adam, for that question. But Tyler, Josh, can you please repeat that question with a bit of, grammatical fixes? Because, like, I swear to God, it didn't make fucking sense.
Okay. So, how was Patrick Gillies in the process of making the web series?
What?
How was he?
What are you on about?
Yeah, how was he?
Okay, let me reword this. Let's just say I've taken Gen 100 and you haven't, Adam. Okay, so what was Patrick like in the involvement of you, Corey Fuimaono, making this short film? Was he annoying? Was he great? Was he spectacular? Was he... I don't know. Just tell me how it was. Go.
Okay, so I think because to those who are watching the fucking Q&A stream and are probably thinking, who the hell is this Patrick? Patrick is the film tutor over at SIT.
He is one of the evil antagonist characters in
Hey, come on.
He's... Okay, now... yes, there might be a bit of,
It's satire. It's satire.
It is satire.
Like, the whole thing is satire of SIT. Like, the film course is pretty good. It's obviously not that shit. Because that was pretty shit.
Yeah.
It's representative to a certain level.
On some degree. Like a tiny...
Look, you're still attending, and here I am, like, making the fat stacks again. Making my
making money. So when it came to Patrick's involvement, because I mean, if anything, I think he tried to just give that sort of typical feedback that he would give to his students, but then he'd sort of end that sort of relation right there. He would never sort of try and get heavily involved in the project, which is a good thing, because I mean, like, the last thing you want is a tutor just coming in at any stage during your production and just going, hey, I think you should be doing this, or put that in there because it's way better than whatever you were doing. Sort of that. But I think another reason why he didn't really get involved in the project was because of the nature of the project in the first place. The fact that it was satire, pretty much a fictionalized satire account of what myself and Tyler had possibly gone through during our time.
By us.
Fiction.
Like, it's literally, hey guys, look at what we've made. It's like, so you can't get any more.
Can't get any more.
He's just asked, like, what did he help with during the process of making it?
I think, because, it starts back to, pre-production stages, so of course he would have to green light versions of the script before we could actually move on with anything else. Yep. Which, I mean, that's fine. That's a fine thing. I don't mind.
What I did mind, this is where you
go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm saying that's what you have to say next.
Oh, right, okay. What I did mind was, I don't know, maybe him just trying to make really, like, finite finesse things, and I mean, thinking about it retrospectively, of course, I see, that there might have been some advantages or disadvantages with the points that he's made, but I mean, that's fairly typical, and I mean, I didn't necessarily take any points that he'd made, on board. I was like, fuck off, I'm just, this is what I'm gonna do, so that's gonna be it. Chuck-ching, neat.
Like, I think that is true though. Like, maybe, like, Patrick is pretty nitpicky, but maybe that's because he's got nothing else to pick at. Like,
right.
I mean, you present to him a great massive script, and the whole entire thing is a flaw, right?
Mm.
And then Patrick gets a loss of words, right? I mean, I'm not going to name any names, but you can probably.
Well, we've already named
Patrick Gillies, but I mean, like, that's. But I mean, Patrick, love you.
People are going to search me on Facebook now. Thanks,
Patrick Gillies. What's his profile picture like? Is it sick? Is it a dank meme?
Is it a dank meme? I don't know. Do you want to check?
Imagine this. This is what it looks like.
What?
So, Patrick Gillies is, he critiques very finely. But maybe that's because there's nothing else to critique. So maybe you did a really good job, Corey. Or maybe you'd just like to think that.
Sorry, what was that? I'm typing to Dan, who's trying to get in the call.
Dan doesn't even know how to use technology. He's like a 70-year-old
yeah. It's Flemish, man.
Good on you, Dan. Hey, Adam.
So, Corey. Tyler.
No,
did you intend to make a web series intentionally?
did you intend to make a web series?
That's a question from Adam. Okay.
Who the fuck is this Adam guy? I don't recall an Adam guy watching our Q.
Hey, if you put your mouse over the screen, wiggle your mouse over the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm wiggling my mouse.
Yeah,
over,
and
over
on the
screen.
The left-hand side, there should be a list of things that you can click on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Click on the
Q&A.
one that's the blue that says Q&A, and all the questions pop up on the side.
Whoa!
Okay.
I don't even know how to use
Well,
this.
there you go.
There they are.
Now I don't have to.
Okay. Now you don't have to do it. Okay. Okay. Well, we've done those. Here we go. We'll select selecting question.
A web series initially.
Yeah. I think Like Like how the fuck do I answer this question? I think first off, and this was even before sort of conceptualizing the idea that the project was going to be that sort of fictionalized account of myself and Tyler. I think I just wanted to do a web series because I knew it was going to be challenging, and I was like, fuck yeah, making a web series would be cool. And I mean, the other option for creating the project would have been like a short film or something. So, of course, that would have been an okay thing, but I just thought web series definitely. That's where it's at.
Why did you pick web series over a short film?
Why did I pick it over a short film? Well, if you remember, right, first year screenwriting was another.
We had to write about web series versus.
That's
short
right. And I mean, like, of course, back during that time, I was like, short. Well, no, the thing was whether or not short film is still like a valid sort of form of film to be,
or
making.
If we should change over to
web series. Yeah. And I mean, like, of course, we argued that they're two completely different things that should just be judged on their own merits rather than having one instead of the other.
I argued that short films were better because they didn't cost as much and you didn't have to put as much effort into them. Like, in terms of web series, you have to be shit for a series, whereas with a short film, you only have to be shit for 5 minutes or however long you make it.
Yeah. I think the thing with a web series, though, is that you have more room for the development of your characters and the plot and whatnot, and that sort of made me sort of interested in going with a web series instead of a short film, because with a short film, it's ideally one premise only, and you're only showing maybe a bit of your character, when with a web series you can just expand, explore who this person is, why are we following him or her, all that sort of shit. Yeah. So thank you for your question, Adam Joseph Brown, great filmmaker. Nice.
That's really nice. Yep.
Nice. And then yeah, we already answered.
I kind of disliked watching your series on YouTube again because like I couldn't watch the rest of them, and I really wanted to see the next one. It's just like I have to wait a week now. Like, why?
Mate,
classic meme.
That's a very classic meme. But I mean, I would have gone with that whole, hey guys, let's be like a Netflix and just release every single episode at one time.
Yep.
But I don't know. I'm sort of old school. I like people waiting. Try and keep that tense period in there.
Maybe
rather than just. Well, yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. But you know what? Fuck it. I'll do things the way I want to. I don't know. Do you have any other comments, Josh? Or
no, I mean I've seen them before, but I was just really looking forward to seeing it, and it ended so quick. I'm just like, why?
I like how you're just blindsiding yourself. Like, it's really good.
I love the composition that you've just been steadily.
I know. It's like I've got minicam, except I don't, mate. It's just a natural order. Real, practical effects. You know,
practical effects for the win.
None of the CGI crap. Tell you what.
Nice. Well,
kind of looks like
Merry
the house
Christmas to you.
Let's go back to Adam. Adam, I assume you're still watching. If you haven't, then
yeah. So we do have a question from him.
No. I want to ask Adam a question just real quick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, besides the black magic that you ordered, what else did you order? Because that was quite a big box in the old Facebook photo. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Yeah, that's my question.
Okay, great. Okay. Well, thank you for that, Tyler.
Absolutely.
It might take a while for them to answer that.
It might be a little while, just a little tiny while, but nevertheless, he's got another question here. Were you happy with the overall product of the web series? I'll select it there. There we go. I'm happy, and I know it, so I'll clap my hands. But like there's always going to be some.
Amazing.
Top me, mate. There's always going to be that sort of part, where this thing will grow over, a few years, and then you sort of look back and then you realize, wow, that's a piece of shit, so...
Or that it was really good, and you thought it was pretty shit. It depends. It usually goes both ways. It's like, wow, that film I just made one day ago was really shit, and then you look back on it in like 2 years and you're like, well, it wasn't as shit as I thought it was. It's still pretty bad, but I mean, it's it's not bad effort.
Yeah. But yeah, now
maybe
I
everything
think
you make is shit. Maybe that's the case, Corey. So.
Well, maybe. So thank you, Tyler, for being really frank, because you know what I fucking said before during the...
Mate, I went to religious primary school. Honesty is a virtue.
And a religious high school on the stairs of bullshit. Now, skipping that...
It's a virtue!
It's bullshit. You remember what I said during the behind the scenes, the classic 7-episoded behind the scenes.
Meme-tastic video spectacular.
Very, very meme-tastic.
Very nice.
You would know that I said that all of your films that you've produced and your filmography, shit, absolute shithouse. And I still personally hold that belief, but except for the showcase that you've got for 2016. So there we go with one man that we don't know. Anyway,
who's he, mate? Who's he? Hey, got special guest. Bring him on.
No, he's not coming on. Fuck off. So yeah, Adam, I'm pretty happy at the moment with how everything's spanned out. So there you go. Nice. Well, there we go. That's all of the questions that we have so far. If you're in the right place at the right time, maybe you should ask.
Don't even ask. Like, Jesus Christ! Don't even ask about the film. Just ask about anything. AMA Reddit.com.
AMAReddit.com.
Yep.
Jesus.
Hey, so correct me if I'm wrong. After this is done, it goes on to YouTube for good, eh?
Yeah, it goes on. Yeah.
You can't.
So you'll keep getting questions through it and stuff. Shut up, Tyler.
Oh, there we go. We've got Adam Brown responding to Tyler Baikie's question.
Oh, that's really good.
I ordered a Tascam DK60 Mark II, a boom pole, 2 64GB cards, 7 batteries, Lumix 14 to 42mm, f-stop 3.5 to 5.6 lens, follow focus LCD viewfinder, handheld rig, 3 meter audio cable, etc. So
3 meter handheld rig. How much did that run you, mate?
That would have run him
I didn't ask you,
lot. Well, I know. I'm just predicting. Shut the fuck up, Tyler. Fuck you. So I don't know. Do you guys have any questions about the production? Do you have any good old memories, perhaps?
Where do you see it in 10 years?
At the bottom of a garbage can, maybe.
Right. What are your thoughts on the various technical aspects of the film?
What do you mean? What do you mean technical aspects?
Let me just get some music while you
Okay.
share your thoughts.
Okay. Well, fucking Tyler Baikie and his meme-tastic soundtrack. You can buy it on iTunes, Google Play, all of your good Spotify.com. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Adam answers back saying 2,000 altogether.
That's not bad! Mate, you're going to have to fill me in on Facebook. Bad. ASAP, please. Rubber Monkey, I assume. Oh.
Yeah.
Anyway,
nice.
Technical aspects. I've got the music playing. This is a technical aspects music.
Technical aspects. Well, like, I don't know where to fucking start. Where do you want me to start?
Audio, video, edit, audio, video, edit.
Tyler!
What's up?
No, like, how was Tyler and the technical side of it?
How was Tyler? How was Tyler in the technical? Yeah,
was Tyler involved? Was he? I don't know. But I don't know. Shall we start with audio? Because that's a great place to start, I suppose.
Yeah, let's start off with audio.
Okay, so we had Whitney Rapana, who was our sound recordist. So he came for the 4-day shoot. I get back and all of the stuff is pretty clean, so I didn't have to put any EQ shit on anything.
Dirty,
so it was.
It
hey,
was
mate.
Good enough. I didn't touch it.
I didn't touch it. I didn't touch it. It did not need to be covered in any sort of condom. It was just good the way it was.
Okay.
So of course, the way on how I deal with my workflow is that, you know, you'd make your base edit first, you know, maybe a couple drafts, why not? And then you have to export everything from Premiere into Pro Tools because that's certified Patrick Gillies. This is how they do it in the industry.com.
Yep. Very nice.
Very nice. Very good meme.
Very nice.
And I mean, like, Pro Tools, if you know how to work it, it will be okay. But if you do one thing wrong, you are going to get fucked. In the anus, blood's going to be coming out. It's going to be that bad. So
like
it didn't.
3-piece stream?
Like a constant 3-piece threaded stream. It's going to get pretty bad, kids. 3 streams of piss. Very bad. Very bad. So yeah, apart from that, right, it was okay. The one thing that I will say, and I apologize to everyone who's going to have to do this when they watch the entire series, and I mean, of course, you've already watched the first episode, is that the episodes themselves are quiet in nature, and that's the overall mixing of it, right? And the reason why it's quiet, and you're going to have to ask Patrick Gillies this, is because we had to conform, or I had to conform to loudness standards of minus 24 fucking whatever the fucking unit for loudness
Corey,
is in audio.
I do just want to point out that you could have conformed it to like -6 for web distribution. Like, you didn't have to distribute the final project that Patrick Gillies got. I just want you to understand that. Sure,
I could have done that, but here we go. Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to answer the question. I just love shutting you down, Tyler. I love you. So I could have, you know, bumped up the levels a bit. That's so true. But I was... Can you do that?
You're a real cunt, mate.
Yeah. Hi, Mum.
Oh, it's Corey's
That's my
mum! It's again! Corey's mum! Hey! Hey! Woo! She said hello!
Thanks, Mum.
No problem.
So, first episode of my web series is out. Have you watched it yet?
No, not yet.
Great.
Can we have a
Oh,
live
wow.
review?
Can we have a live review?
Yeah.
Do you want to watch it and then
No.
come back? Yeah,
No,
I
I
know.
don't want to see you, Corey. You're a disappointment.
Fuck you, Tyler. You're such a dick. So I don't know. What was the question again? Oh, right, audio. I had already moved back up here, back home, where I had the room of opportunity to, do a few remixes and whatnot.
Ah, gotcha.
And I mean, ADSL internet, really shit upload speeds. So you know what I'm saying here.
Yep.
So there you go.
Yeah. I'm feeling it.
You're feeling it. You're feeling it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's audio. Done. That's your audio inside knowledge. There you go. What else? What else? What else is there? In fact, right, because I don't like talking too much, we're gonna go to Josh. Hi, Josh. Are you there? Josh, you alive?
I'm eating Milo, man. Gee.
You're eating Milo. You're a sick dick.
Don't even.
straight out of the
drink it,
tin.
Just eat it.
Straight
That's
out
not
of the
bad.
tin.
That isn't bad. That's not.
It's not bad,
It's good.
but
real
it's
good.
pretty bad. Josh, go put that in a cup. Put some milk, hot
Eat it
water
dry
in it.
out of a cup,
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, that's a
At
good
the
idea.
very-
Thanks, Tyler.
and then you can just drink it. Like, don't even chew it or make it weird. Just like dry up your throat. And
Straight
die.
back, eh? Yep.
Yeah.
Dried up.
Shot glass.
But we'll go to
Thanks,
we'll go to
Tyler.
Josh.
Spell it, mate. Yeah.
Because I would really like to know what you thought about the setting up the lights and everything, and we'll talk
Okay.
about the setup in I'm just trying to think in Ralphie's office, because I mean that was probably the only setting where we had a proper light setup. Everything else was just partially natural and whatnot. So what
Yep.
what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts behind the lighting setups?
Well, with I mean, I love gaffing. Thanks to Tyler on the Beast of Forks thing, he got me into.
Has
Gaffing
that
and stuff.
seen the light of day yet? Beast of Forks?
Is any? No. Still hidden.
Look, the thing is, right,
Um,
is that like I don't think it's actually done. Just to add a comment in there, like it hasn't been finished.
Has it been
Well, if
started?
Dan was here, we could ask him.
We could get the insider information on yet another failed third-year SIT project.
Okay. So that's Tyler's opinion, right? Not mine. Josh, sorry, continue on. I'm just going to try and contact Dan here.
Right. Okay.
Look
So
at it this way. I want a disclaimer, just to slip in there. That wasn't.
thanks, Tyler.
Yeah, no. I just want to say that wasn't a grab at anyone who was actually involved in making it. Just the fact that the workload is pretty fucking ridiculous, and there's no time to finish a third-year project after you've finished filming because you're straight into other stuff. It was a critique.
Yep.
It wasn't. Yeah.
So you're coming back
Adam
next year
just
for the third
messaged
year, are you,
me.
Tyler?
Adam just messaged me. No group project ever sees the life of day. I assume he means light. You should check your English. Yeah, no, I'm not coming back for third year because that would be... If I came back for third year, that would be in my fourth year, and I don't want to be studying film for 4 years.
Right.
Well, Matt did, and then he didn't even leave with anything.
The
Oh,
thing is,
that's right.
I'm already filming stuff for like Canterbury Television, and I'm getting jobs
Oh,
and that
nice.
kind of thing. So I was like, is it worth my time? I don't know. I'm kind of getting in there already, so yeah.
So who's going to be their gaffer then? Like, come on.
Well, the thing is, like, if there was actually a project that we had a budget, like, yeah, I'll get you down, and I'll get Corey down and stuff. Like, I'll budget that out.
Nice.
That'd be
We have another question from Adam Brown. If you're wondering, right, if you're watching on YouTube, whatever that site is, you might want to pop on over to Google Plus where you can actually ask questions. Um, we've got a question here from Adam Brown. Do you want to expand on the idea, or do you want to make something else? Now, of course, I'd probably be the one answering this, but I'm going to ask the opinions of my peers first. So, Tyler, because you're the other half,
Yep.
not only producer but main protagonist character.com.
.tk, because I'm a cheap cunt.
The domains are free. Nice. Would you actually ever see like a series 2 of the dynamic duo if given like proper treatment and shit, or?
It depends on what it is, I feel.
Right. Because like
I think the whole idea of it is it heavily reflects on like the relationship that you and I have.
Mm.
So it's I don't feel like we should force it, be like, let's make another one, because if we make another one and we don't have something to say, it could
just flop
be
altogether.
Entertaining, but I mean, like,
the
I
substance
would like it to have,
lack.
I would like it to have a point, because otherwise it's kind of, whatever. And that's not to be like artsy about it. It's just, what's the point in making something about us if we don't care about it? If it's just for entertainment. But I mean, I'm always one of those people that like, as soon as you've finished a project, it's just done and it's in the past, and I never want to see it again. So like, personally, if I was in charge of it, it would never see the light of day after that, and that would just be like something that I did and I've done it and it was fine. Like we've always sort of talked on and off, like half sarcastically, about making a web series about us and about SIT and like mimicking Patrick Lewis, and we've finally done it. So
and that's the achievement in itself.
And that's it. It's like we've done it. So I mean, I don't see much value in it beyond that. But again, it depends on like what it's about and what it's going to be and that kind of thing.
And I'd sort of agree with you actually, because I mean, it's like, we came into making this web series with the objective of trying to portray in a fictionalized account the sort of stuff that myself and you kinda went through, as in 10% real, 90% bullshit.
Yeah.
But
it's like reality, but turned up 100 times, basically.
100 times, literally, yeah. And yeah, I'd agree on the basis that like if we were to do another series, it would have to have a point. It would sort of have to have the same satirical objectives that were presented in this current series, the first one.
It's like a lot of the humor that we had is sort of, it's like the jokes and everything are quite in-jokes, and the fact that Ralphie is a pretty funny character just because, like, I can relate to him, you can relate to him, and Josh and Adam can relate to him, so I was like, he's a cool character. But to someone else, he's just like some generic antagonist, I guess, that's being a dick for no reason. So, like, a lot of this film probably was made for us, and that was a critique that Patrick had. It was like, I don't know if the humor is going to translate outside. And it's like, well, I mean, I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Because if, like, our need, like, what we enjoy is what we should produce. We shouldn't produce to a market unless we're doing it for a client or someone. Or, like, it's our job, or we want to do it like that. That's what I think about that, at least. Tangent. You're fine.
In fact, sorry, can I just hold on a bit? Hey, so Mum, right, is on the other side of the room, and I know what she's playing because that music, I used it for the teaser for the Q&A session.
Right.
So, do you want to watch the series and then come back in 7 minutes? Tell us what you thought. No, that's still a no.
Boring.
Okay. Hey, hold on. So you guys would know that I got my nan to watch all 3 episodes whilst I was up in Levin. She literally just stared at it the whole way through.
Oh God, I should get my nana to watch it.
Wow.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I should have taken a photo. You know, Kodak moments, they last forever. But
Did it
yeah.
sting a little?
I think because she said that it was good, and there were plenty of fucks in there, and I mean that was just, you know, that's just the reality of it.
At least she's honest. Did
At
she
least,
say it was
you know,
shit?
yeah. She didn't say it was shit. She didn't say it was bad, but that it was good and it had too many fucks. That was it.
Okay. Just censor it out. Apparently, if you censor out the fucks, they don't exist anymore, so half the film's silent, but it's okay. It's like, what's the point in swearing it if you know what they're saying? It's like, Corey, you're a real... It's like, of course, you heard in your head me saying cunt, like...
Yeah.
I heard dick.
Dick?
Fuck off,
Yeah, you're a real
Josh.
dick.
Don't even talk to me. You don't even know me. You know my name, not my story.
What's your name?
What's your name? What? We've got Tyler. Tyler, can you actually quickly whip up like a soundboard or something? Like, I'd do mine here, but it's gonna create.
Okay, what soundboard are we looking for? MLG soundboard.
Yeah, MLG.
Nah, we're looking for our Patrick Gillies soundboard.
We don't have one for Patrick yet.
Should we
Like,
make one?
It would have 100 different buttons, and all of them would just be raga, raga, raga voice. Raga, 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 raga voice.
No. A few of them would be like, it's so easy.
9.
Yeah, just
like random German, like just from like Hitler speeches.
Yeah.
Patrick Gillies soundboard. Not comparing Patrick Gillies to Hitler, he just speaks a lot of German for some reason. Kind of comparing him to Hitler.
So there was another question from Adam, who was asking, "What's your next project?" For me,
what is your next project, Corey?
What's my next
project?
project?
About whatever the assignment at film school is, eh? Loving it.
Loving it. Nice. Oh God, there's that research paper next year that, like, I came up with an idea for it, but I'm still trying to crunch down how the format's gonna end up.
Film project. Like, what story do you want to tell, Corey?
Project.
Fuck
Film
the assignments.
project.
What do you
Fuck
want to
the
do in
assignments.
life, mate?
What
You're
do I
fresh
wanna-
out of film school. Okay, let's just play a scenario in our head, okay? You're fresh out of film school, and for some godforsaken reason, Chris carks it and you take his place, meaning that you have access to all of the SIT film equipment, and you also have a job there, so you're paid to work with film equipment. You can make any film that you want, and you can use any gear that you want because you've got a job and you can just hire it, and like you go broke and like working income cuts you benefit or whatever. That's fine. But you can make any film that you want with unlimited resources. What film would you want to make? And I say unlimited resources, but like in Vicargo to whatever level you're at, sort of thing. What film do you want to make?
I don't know. Like,
I want to write an assignment paper, 5,000 words. Film history.
Yeah, right. Fuck off. I don't know. When I was sorry for saying this, Tyler. When I was doing a paper in film history, shut up.
Go on.
I was writing about sort of, you know, the movement with French New Wave and shit, and there was like so many different films that I had watched. I don't know. I'd really want to do something that sort of challenges the sort of visual aesthetics of film, I suppose. And I mean, that's what that sort of movement was all about, was doing things differently. So of course, having some.
What would you do differently?
Well, but I would probably do everything differently, to be honest.
Well, that doesn't. Would you leave the lens cap on? That's pretty different.
Why not? Why not just leave the lens
Yeah, why the
cap?
fuck not, mate?
So
You're exactly
just leave the
right.
lens cap on, and then all you've got is like a 2-hour audio play that you have to sit in a theater for. Boom! That's called making art, bitches.
You've
Nice.
already done that, man.
Have I? Don't.
Yeah,
Don't.
but
Don't.
we're not going to release that.
What do you mean?
What is it?
You know what I'm talking about, the black screen.
Yeah, that's there, but that's in the second episode. Don't go too far,
I'm
mate.
just laughing because it was like, what I'm remembering is on set, Don thinking that we have to, put a lens on it and everything and shoot black to get a black screen, and I that popped into my mind there, so I pissed myself.
That was quite funny. Yeah.
That
You
was,
should probably
yeah.
change your pet, honestly. Like that doesn't.
Actually,
sound good.
do we want to talk about some of the camera stuff?
How about you stop avoiding the fucking subject? You're telling me how you're doing things different, mate.
Okay. So,
Like, it doesn't even have to be legit. Just make it up and go with the
well,
flow,
yeah, that's
you know?
like the thing is that I take time when it comes to thinking of new things, and so right now I'm just trying to think about what the fuck would I make for next year's final film of the year. I don't know, like.
At least, give us a genre.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
like, what genre would you like to explore? I always think when I make a film, I'm exploring a genre rather than making a film for that genre or making a genreless film. It's kind of like, yeah. Because I can't say that I can make a genre film because who the fuck knows what it's going to be, you know?
Yeah. I mean, like, sure. Okay, so I'm thinking like a combination of different genres. So of course you've got a bit of drama in there, not too much though. Otherwise it will just flop. You want to have a bit of action / adventure in there.
Why not too much drama?
Too much
do you
drama.
not feel comfortable with drama?
No, I'm
not
totally
appeal to you?
fine with it. I mean, yeah, I'm just like, oh, you don't need to be crying if you don't need to. And I mean, even if the film has someone crying in it, I'll be like, oh, fuck off. Just let me get out of this place. Because
Right.
that's not the sort of thing I want to make, if you know what I'm saying. That's
Adam, suggest a good drama film, but make sure it doesn't have any crime. And make sure it has a little bit of action and adventure.
yeah.
It's not a flop. And it's new wave. New wave. Double new wave.
New wave.
Two. New wave times 2. Yep. That
So
would be
yeah.
ideal. Get Corey into drama.
Yeah.
Oh! Reservoir Dogs. That'll get you into drama. That's quite good.
Yeah, I mean, like, I actually haven't watched the entire film. Like, I got halfway, and I mean, like, I still have to renew Flix so I can actually watch it. Sorry, Netflix, so I can actually watch the rest of it. Because myself and Tyler shared a subscription, and I'm like, fuck, I can't pay all of a sudden, so I just cancelled the account, and then we didn't go back to it since. Yeah, and I mean, like, Reservoir Dogs, that was pretty interesting actually. One of Tarantino's films. Nice. I actually can't wait until his new one coming out. The one where he purposefully used a camera that hadn't been used for like 100 years, shot on 70mm film. Like, fuck that shit.
Oh, he was filming on, was it Panavision?
Yeah, like a Panavision.
It wasn't IMAX.
No.
But it was
like an ancient Panavision camera that came out of somewhere.
Used for like some large amounts of shitty westerns and then never saw the light of day ever again because no one could project the fucking format.
Yep.
Sounds like IMAX.
Sounds like an IMAX classic. Okay. So that's that. Now on to the new topic of discussion and how. Oh, great. Hey, shall we cut this off in 6 minutes so that it becomes like a full hour
A full hour.
of...
Well, I mean, if you want to, yeah, sure. Dan is
Dan is still not here.
55 minutes late.
55 minutes late, probably
Yeah.
never gonna come on. Rip.
That's alright.
Effing rip. I wish you were here, Dan. Dan, rip. Rest in pepperoni pizza. Let's talk about
Oh, imagine that. Oh,
what? Resting in pepperoni
resting
pizza.
in pepperoni pizza. Oh,
I'm having pizza tonight.
Oh.
Meat lovers
That's unfair,
and
man. chicken
Canberry.
Oh, no pepperoni though.
I can't even speak anymore.
No pep
There is
slices.
pepperoni on it. There is pepperoni, but it's not like the classic pepperoni. It's like little.
Fuck
little
you.
Pepperoni.
No, get wrecked. No, fuck off.
Fucking yeah.
So let's
Corey. Sorry about that.
rip. Let's have a quick discussion about the camera department, the infamous camera department.
You really hyping this up to sound shit, mate. Not gonna lie.
I mean, how did you guys feel about having?
Okay. I see how this is.
About
yeah, okay.
having the people. Tyler, can you stop dank memeing in the live stream? It's really inappropriate.
Extremely
inappropriate. Just to be...
It's not allowed.
Stop being a dank meme. Great.
I am the meme. I am the meme.
Okay, so let's talk about the camera department. We had Don Gawantha as our director of photography, and he took it in a manner that was not sort of, strictly NZ Oz based, where the director of photography would also be the camera operator. He would be there to establish the framing, and then would give the camera to Matt Van Dorestein to film the shots as the camera operator. And when I got the footage back into, the editing suite, because I remember that the CinemaScope framing was on the camera, so I thought that they would have used that as a guide, which is totally fine.
It was on the camera. Was it on the monitor?
Yeah, on the monitor.
It wasn't on the camera.
No, okay, so I'm thinking you're talking about the secondary monitor that you plug in.
Well, yeah. So, there's the camera monitor, which was on the camera. It was the camera's monitor. And then you've got the external monitor, which was, whatever that one was.
Right. Well, the CinemaScope guide frame things were on the camera monitor, so they knew it was there. They knew that whatever would be in that frame would guaranteed be in the project. Because, in the first place, I never actually anticipated for the thing to be framed with CinemaScope. It was just going to be purely widescreen 16:9 images, nothing more, nothing less. But, since the framing was there, I just went with it, so that was fine. External monitor didn't have it, so that might have created a bit of problems. But I remember first few things I remember was out of focus shots, and my heart just sank. My balls broke when I saw, the first few seconds of a new clip from this scene and whatever. I was like, for fuck's sake, you don't tell me you used the external monitor to try and focus the shots. Because for those who don't know, and that's pretty much everyone, the external monitor was blurry as fuck. Tyler, do you remember?
Well, I think the thing is with that monitor, it doesn't, it seems to soften everything a little.
Yeah.
I'm not sure was it a 1080 monitor? I don't know. But it's quite hard to get focus on that monitor, and I don't know why. I tried it, but that monitor is pretty hard to pull focus on.
Mm. But yeah, like, I'm not too sure if that was the reason on why some of the shots weren't in focus, but nevertheless, you know, I worked with what we had.
Just apply some sharpening in post, mate. It's all good. Just the sharpening filters.
Oh no, sharpening, mate.
Fix it in post.
Yeah, just fix it.
No,
in post,
mate. Don't say that shit. Don't say that shit around me, mate. You know how things are gonna turn out, right? Two things. One, the fucking project quality, right? Production values right through the floor, okay? And two, you're gonna get a slap in the face from me again, because of it. So there you go.
Okay.
So
Everyone says use unsharpened mask. Unsharpened mask, yeah. You definitely want to apply the HDR filter as well.
oh, mate, HDR filters. Oh, wow, great.
Just to get that 24 FPS DSLR cinematic look, you want to apply some grain, some film grain, to get the cinematic look, and you want to use a slider on every single shot to get the cinematic. And you need to make sure your camera is set to 24 FPS, and you're shooting 1/50th of a shutter angle on your DSLR camcorder.com. Otherwise, it will not be cinematic.
But the thing is, though, is that doesn't make any fucking sense. It actually doesn't. You've got 24 FPS, and yet you want a shutter speed of 1/50, which 50 is not a number that can be multiplied from 24. That's totally fucking dumb. You should go to school.
You're not even using the shutter. The whole film is just a blur. Like, it's really okay? Like, Corey, we're going against the conventions here. I don't know what
sorry.
And you just see the lights.
I don't know what you're talking about, but we're on the same page, Corey. I'm not sure that you're just playing along with me at the moment. I'm highly...
Okay, no, sorry. I forgot we were totally still on the subject of Nunu Wave filmmaking.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right, sorry. My bad. Anything else? Like, how did you guys feel about the camera department? Anything? Any comments?
I'm surprised they don't teach focus pulling at SIT.
Really? They don't?
That's all I have to say.
Okay, Josh.
I'm surprised. No, I'm also surprised that a lot of people don't actually know how to work as a crew. Like, there seems to be this attitude because of a lack of inherent trust and ability. Like, those two things. Everyone is a master. Everyone's good at everything, but no one's good at one specific thing, and that's a problem because I couldn't trust someone to do a job for me, if you know what I mean.
Right.
And that's just because no one's sort of proven themselves or anything like that. But it's not even taught yet. It's like, if you want to actually be good at that one thing on a set, you need to like look it up on the internet and learn how to do it outside of SIT's time. Because they don't actually teach you how to do that stuff. But yeah, I mean, that is an issue. It's like everyone's so defensive of what their thing is. Like, if you're the cinematographer, you're the one who's going to be operating the camera for some reason. Whereas it should be like less so than the cinematographer and the camera op. It should be the director and the camera op, because the camera op is the director's eyes, and a relationship like that's extremely important, because without that, then it's like, well, it's like, if I'm the director and my camera operator doesn't understand what I'm trying to say or what I'm trying to get at, that's a problem. But a lot of it seems to be focused around the cinematographer's in charge of the camera op, when it's not quite like that. And another one is like the director and the editor. It's pretty atrocious. The fucking director is the producer and the editor and the audio editor and everything either side of production, and that is not healthy at all. That is like, I mean, I get that it's sort of like indie-ish and stuff, but you're in an environment that's supposed to support like actual filmmaking, and
Yeah.
they don't support proper structured filmmaking, and they don't teach people to trust other people and give other people tasks. They're like, this is your assignment and you have to hand it in, not this is your assignment, get people to help you produce it. And the problem is, you get someone else to help produce it, and then they mark you on their order. Like, it's just, the whole thing is sort of deeply flawed, and I feel like that is representative in like any audio faults that you get, and any cinematography, camera faults that you get, and any of that other stuff, like projects not being delivered. It's also like deeply ingrained in that kind of attitude that SIT has, I think, around it. But yeah, I don't know.
Well, there we go. That was a Tyler Baikie truth moment. Tyler, do you want to do a live series, perhaps, of
how I think it should work?
How you think it should work, but not now, because I think we are 6 minutes over time. So okay. Josh Clive, do you want to add in your last comments on the camera department? How do you think they did? How do you think they did?
Oh my
God. Well, I agreed with both yous. Like, they definitely could have been better. Like, in the filming of the second episode, I did say, it's below. You keep on dropping their foreheads and stuff like that. But like, I wasn't the camera operator at the time, so technically I wasn't meant to be saying anything. But like, to me, I was real pissed off that like he just didn't, because he wanted to focus more on the live action than seeing it through the camera's eye. He was like trying to watch it and keep dropping the camera and stuff like that, and that's when I said like, cutting off their heads. But yeah, I don't know.
Right on. Thank you very much. Well, righto. I think we'll have just a few final comments, I suppose, just before we end this. Final comments. Not too sure what to say. This was a great project. Thanks for watching. See you later next time. Yeah, great. Bye. I don't know. Tyler, do you have anything final?
I would like to say that this web series, we've learned a lot from this web series. What have you learned from this web series?
Sorry, Tyler. Can I just come in here? Hey, Josh. Look, I know that you're a father of 12, but can you turn it down?
Is it really loud? I can't even hear anything. I can hear it now. I can hear it. Okay. I'll just mute myself while he's talking. I apologize.
Okay, continue, Tyler.
What have you learned from this, Corey? What have you learned from this experience that you'll grow as a person, as a filmmaker?
That's a good question. I think biggest thing is probably not putting myself in the seat of trying to do everything. But we all know that when you're still, doing a filmmaking paper at SIT, you're still going to be met with those requirements. So of course, there's nothing I can fucking do about that, which is shit. It's absolute shit house. But I don't know. I think just projects after I complete the course and everything. Trying to get a group of people that you can actually delegate or feel confident to delegate different roles to, and know for fucking sure that they'll be on the ball whilst they're on the job. So that's one thing. I suppose another would be, I don't know, trying to work on more fictional works, because I remember after showing the series to a certain individual, he came up to me and said, it's fantastic that you're working on different sort of, things where you're actually sort of experimenting with how you tell stories with different fictional characters. Because I'm a documentary person. I work with things that are more sort of reality based, and Tyler knows this as well. But yeah, I think doing this series was a good exercise in terms of making fictional people in fictional environments, all that sort of storytelling shit. Let's go to Josh. Josh.
Hello.
There we go. Nice. So Josh, final comments on how you thought the series went. Go.
In what way? Like, as in behind the scenes or the whole?
Yeah, the whole 9 yards.
Okay. So filming it was honestly amazing. Like, just seeing everybody's way of doing their own thing and stuff like that, and learning new tricks. Like, I wouldn't be, I wouldn't be into gaffing if it wasn't for Tyler. So, like, being on the set definitely gave me other views of how other people seen things. It gave me more knowledge in the way that I want to go. So that was a good thing for behind the scenes. And the series is definitely an amazing series. I mean, I love it. Like, I can't wait for the second episode to actually be released so I can watch it. But yeah, it was definitely fun working on it. And yeah, thanks, Corey.
All good, mate. Anytime. I actually can't wait until you have to do it and your year of students, because that's gonna be interesting.
Fail because he's helping
Yeah.
everyone else with their
Right.
That's a good way to fail, because at least you'll get work and experience on it.
That's right. You'll actually
I didn't
be
fail this
remembered.
year.
You didn't.
How did
Oh,
this
did
year-
you?
Just
Sorry,
I
go
passed.
Tyler. Go.
You passed,
you-
yeah, but how did it go? Like, how did it go?
What, the whole entire course?
Yeah, so far. Hamish, can you not? Yes, hello. Oh,
Fuck off,
Okay,
Hamish.
There was quite a few hiccups.
hiccups.
Like, there was times where I really disliked some people in class, and like I really didn't want to work with them. But I had to be on sets with them, and like I went on all the third-year projects to learn experience and learn from people that had been there for 3 years and like knew what they were doing. So to go on there with someone that like from the first year that they said they love film, but then they don't want to be there for film, they're only doing it for a filler and type thing. It really it upset me to think that they're wasting time when I could be learning more tricks and stuff like that. But besides from that, the year went pretty good. Yeah.
Nice. Well, that will probably conclude the Dynamic Duo Q&A. If you didn't have a chance to have your question answered, which, of course, Adam was the only one submitting questions anyway, you can go onto our website, dynamicduo.agent075.info, and there's a contact page where you can email myself and Tyler Baikie. I had to fix the link just to make sure that it was the right address. So from myself, Corey Fuimaono, Tyler Baikie, and Josh Clive, who was the gaff, grip, and extra in episodes 2 and 3. Can't wait for that. We'll see you later. Thanks for joining us, the 2 viewers. Thanks. Cheers.
Thanks, guys.
Fucking Tyler. Thanks. Okay, let's end this.